When I get questions from followers on free field training about holsters, normally it's about guns like this, your full-size Glock duty weapons, or similar things from other companies. They say, oh, I just bought a Glock 17, I just bought a Glock 19, the agency says I have to have a Glock 22 or a 23. What holster can I get for this as a duty holster? That's not what this video is about today. This is about the second question that everybody always asks directly after that first one, normally a couple of weeks later. What holster can I buy to carry this back and forth to work, back and forth to court, until I get a secondary or an off-duty pistol? What can I use to carry this when I'm off-duty, when I'm going XYZ place? So today we're going to be talking about the Bladetech Total Eclipse 2.0. It is another great recommendation for a off-duty court concealed carry pistol for brand new people in the police and law enforcement market, or anybody looking to conceal carry a full-size pistol like this. Now, Bladetech sent me out a T&E sample of their Total Eclipse 2.0 about a month ago with a whole bunch of little accessories and doodads so I could try them out and be able to speak on whether or not this was a good option and what options worked really well for me. So I'm going to start off with the option for this that worked absolutely the best for me. I'm going to skip over all the glowing details of little clips that come with it and what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and skip straight to this holster with the accessory that I think makes the most sense for people who are trying to carry a full-size pistol off-duty or to court or to whatever else. This is set up with their outside the waistband belt lock mod. These are little clips, and these mods pop on and off really easily. There's a little retainer, pull back, slide this off, pops right back on both sides. This is all you should ever have to do if you're right-handed. And then the belt lock mod unclips by pulling up on two little retaining pins here and sliding up. You can see there's a little hook that pops down on there. What this allows you to do is have a full-size pistol in this holster, fully loaded, and then put this holster between your belt and your pants. Not inside your waistband, but inside your belt and your pants. You can just loosen your belt a little bit, which is really easy with their Ultimate Carry belt. It's got the little notch belt where you can do 1/4 inch increments. You loosen it up a little bit, slide this between your belt and the outside of your pants, and then close these up on top, and it sucks it super close to your body, straight up and down. You're still going to need a cover garment, but it's easier to conceal with a cover garment than having it outside the waistband. Or you can flip these same modulocks around, and what this allows you to do is keep this further away from your body, and it goes the same way, except you don't have to loosen your belt at all. You can get off of work at that inner belt that you have underneath your duty belt. You pop these open, slide them onto your belt, clip them down, and it keeps the pistol a good 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch away from your belt line. What this does is it puts it in the exact same position as a jacket slot holster on your duty holster. So if you're coming out of the job today, brand new, and you are trying to carry a full-size pistol home with minimal change in what it's going to do with your training and your experience. You just came back from the academy, you just fired 4,000 rounds through this thing, you learned how to clean it, you learned how to carry it, you learned how to do everything with it, but all based around carrying it on a duty holster, and you want something that's going to transition most of those skills over to carrying off-duty. You can get this, put the belt locks on it, clip it to your belt, and now the gun is going to be in the exact same place on your belt. When your lizard brain activates and says, oh, I need gun now, you're going to reach down and you're going to find the handle of your pistol easier. That is a great advantage to somebody who's brand new on the job. So that would be my recommendation to people coming straight in today. If you don't know, you don't have a lot of experience with carrying a pistol, and you want the easiest thing to transition over to. Now, this is an added little accessory thing that I'm talking about here, and that would be the setup that I would recommend. However, it comes with other accessories, and there's other accessories available for these little modules. If you're right-handed, you don't ever have to use a screwdriver to adjust these. If you're left-handed, you unscrew 4 screws and flip these around, and then it becomes a left-handed holster because it's the same right and left for it. There's a double sweat guard on this, as you can see. So whether the right or the left is up against your body, the sweat guard's always going to be in place. They have an outside the waistband attachment, and this is how easily these things pop on. Slide them on, flip them around, and your belt slides through there. This holds it fairly close to your body. Not as close as these do, in my experience, the belt locks, but pretty close to your body. You're going to need a cover garment for it, but like I said, with a full-size pistol, you're going to need a cover garment with anything. This would be different with a smaller gun if you're looking for this for something like a Glock 26 or P365, something like that. The inside the waistband clips go on the same way, so to take them off, we pull back on this little tab, slide up, clips come off. We have inside the waistband loops. So these pop on, and you slide this between your waistband and your body. Hopefully you tuck a shirt in between. Pro tip, always have a long-tailed shirt on if you're going to carry inside the waistband like this. Pop these in, pop them around your belt, and now it's sucked in close to your body, inside your waistband. Or you can get outside the waistband FBI cant clips. They clip on the same way, and they just cant it 15 degrees forward if that's the type of thing that you're into. Some guys really like that. With larger pistols, the FBI forward cant, when it's outside the waistband, makes a lot of sense. It puts the butt of the pistol in a position that's a little easier to conceal and makes it a little more natural when you have that, oh my God, instinct, and you hunch forward to be able to get the pistol out of the holster. Old school, cool type of thing. Now, if you pair this with Bladetech's Ultimate Carry Belt or a similar type of belt that has lots of easy adjustment where you can move the belt in and out, you've got a lot of different options available to you all from one place, all really simple to do without pulling the screwdriver and the Loctite out and rubber rings every time you need to change out the way that you're carrying the pistol. The only thing you have to worry about this is keeping track of all of these little modules that they have for them so you don't end up losing them and having to buy more later. So instead of a drawer, you might need like a Crown Royal bag to keep your off-duty holster in your locker. Carry that back and forth, keep them all together. Now, Bladetech says there's going to be a whole lot more options available for the Total Eclipse 2.0 in the near future, different holster options and different modulock options. Personally, I would love to see an FBI forward cant inside the waistband modulock. I think that would make this really, really useful for a lot of people. And most of the holsters on the market that do that are kind of crappy or are leather and really thick. I'd also love to see this for my new Walther PDP. That would be an awesome option to have this as an option for the 5-inch Walther PDP, be able to carry it back and forth to work a lot easier. And I'd also love to see it for the sake of the entire law enforcement security community available for the SIG P-Series pistols. So many companies sleep on the SIG P226, P220, P227. SIG does lots of cool things with those guns, and they're still really popular in the law enforcement market among a lot of different agencies still issuing them because they don't ever get rid of them. The things don't wear out, and I'd love to see more holster options like this available for those pistols in the future. If you want to hear more about security and police equipment and equipment used specifically, seen specifically through that lens, subscribe to the channel down below, Free Field Training over on YouTube. Make sure you hit the bell notification button, leave me a like and a subscribe, and all of that shenanigans down below. Until next week, you guys be safe and take care of each other. Hey, thanks for watching Free Field Training on YouTube. And while you're here, why don't you check out some of these other goofy videos that I've made? Or you could subscribe or maybe go over to Patreon and see how you get your name put on the videos like these fine folks over here. All the links are, of course, down in the description. We'll see you guys next time.